I think we're back. Yeah. Now we're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird. Huh. Yeah, like everything froze for me, and then I thought it was just the game, but apparently not. Did corn? Yes, Annabelle, thank you for the corn. I wasn't sure if that went through or not. I heard it.
I am out of range.
Oh, that guy's got all those ones, so I guess I'll just get these. Boom. Thank you for the 25 bits for the corn. Can I replay it? I don't think I can replay it. No. But yeah, if you quest on classic where you get like one item protect. Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Is like that stupid Zebrahoofs one was like you had like a 1% drop rate on the stupid hoofs. And they have 4 of them. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway. But yeah, so Annabella, thank you for the 25 bits for the corn. Oh, that's what I said. We can't make it one stream without corn, and I'm okay with it. And thank you. Oh, there's a side quest over here. A side quest. Let's go see what it is. Okay, really don't need the tutorial. Thank you. I think we've had enough. I'm gonna just reload my UI. Thank God. Okay. Oh my God, it's a little Tuskar baby. The greatest explorer ever. Tono. Okay.
Hello.
Help! I need help. I am Tono, and I was exploring because that is what I am good at. But I did not realize my sister Ko followed me, and I need you to help me find her because she is in trouble. So please help me, please. She went into this cave, but she is not as good at hiding as I am, and our parents are too far away to help. Can you find her before the monsters do? Rescue little Ko.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. We're gonna go save little Ko from the monsters. Okay. But yeah, if you quest in class, yeah, okay, yeah, I read that. Alpha just said I can get new dice. Oh, nice. May I recommend Kraken dice? I get a lot of dice from Kraken dice. That's the other thing too. So I usually play with a VTT, which is a virtual tabletop. I have one I like called Foundry. And it does do dice in the thing, but if people want to, I have no problem with people rolling their own dice. Some people do because they're like, oh, you could be cheating. And my stance on fudging dice numbers is it's a game. It's all made up. If you feel like you need to cheat, then you're only really cheating yourself. So I'm not going to police it. My neck is starting to bug me. Sorry if I get quiet. Oh, Spidey, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you got to go lay down or anything, don't feel bad. You don't need to tell me. You just do it. Hey, we leveled up. Oh, we got a new necklace. We have reached level 59. And we have locked ability return.
I must get closer.
I used to go hard on IRL dice. So it's different if it's like a fun game or if you're doing it professionally, I think, right? Because if you're doing it professionally, then that's a totally different thing. But for me, like, the best parts of the story come from missteps, in my opinion. Like, if you fail to do something, it's that much more entertaining because the best roleplay elements come from when you fail and have to weasel your way out of a bad situation. So it's really only cheating yourself if you don't let it be realistic. No one is successful 100% of the time. And it's not like I'm going to make it so you die either, you know? Like, and I'm sure you know what I mean, Spidey, but like, you know, I fudge rolls all the time. As a DM, I fudge rolls all the time. Because if you're at like 2 hit points and the guy gets a crit, I don't want you to die. So I'm probably gonna be like, oh, he missed. Because it's not fun if you die. Now that's not to say I don't want you to like feel like it's dangerous either, but Dire Witch,
I'm David Pumpkins, and I'm gonna scare the hell out of you. Any questions?
Dirovich cheered X100.
I love that. Thank you, Dire Witch. You did not need to cheer 100 bits, but you did, and I appreciate. Oh my God, they're flying everywhere. Thank you so much. Did not expect the David S. Pumpkins. That's our 100-bit cheer thing. Skyward, how you doing? Also, welcome on in, Skywarded, and say hello to Draxagon, and also Ko, our little Tuskar pal, who is in my neck, literally. I figured. Thank you. Dire Witch and Spidey actually came up with the name because I had a name reserved and I deleted the character that I had reserved it on, and then I forgot what it was. That was awkward. Anyway. Ooh. God, I love that David S. Pumpkins thing. But yeah, so Dire Witch, you did not need to cheer 100 bits, but I really appreciate that. Thank you. Where are we going? I thought Ko, the greatest explorer of all time, would be hanging out here. Oh, there he is. Help. All right. Skyward, I know you're hanging out and lurking, but did you get to see the Drakthir? Oh my God, there's so many bugs. Oh God, I might die. Did you get to see the Drakthir customization screen and everything though? Pretty intense. Oh man. So yeah, we it took probably like a half hour to customize this character. It was nuts. Not that I, haven't seen it yet anyway, because we did it on beta too, but geez, it's just but this is oh, you know what, I should show you the guy that we came up with though. So this is the character that we came up with. I think it looks pretty amazing. I don't have my visage form yet, so I can't show you the blood elf-ish version. Oh, there's Tono.
Says my tusks will be bigger than a mammoth. Whoa, what are you?
Okay, we have to listen to this guy's voice lines.
Hello. Mama says my tusks will be bigger than a mammoth. Whoa, what are you? You smell like rotten blubber.
Screw you, Tono.
Mama says my tusks will be bigger than a mammoth. Hello. Whoa, what are you? Hello. Mama says my tusks will be bigger than a mammoth. Whoa, what are you? You smell like rotten blubber. Hello. Whoa, what are you?
Okay, I guess that's all the lines. Anyway. Remember, Tono, you're the size of a football. Convenient. Also, why do I have to go all the way over here to talk to Tono when he's right here? Oh, Nobo. How you doing, Nobo? Dire Witch BRB, of course. Whee. I should have just flown over here. Oh. Tono, my little moose. I was so worried. Let's go, Nobo.
A stranger?
Help! You found my little ones. We sure did, Tuskar. Been living in God of War Ragnarok. Oh, I'm so jealous. I want to play it. We were just talking about Ghost of Tsushima as well, which I want to play really bad. But again, I'm not getting a PlayStation just to play them. I want him to come out in PC.
Our paths shall cross again.
My people will never forget the kindness you have shown my family today. Songs will be sung of your courage. We came to this isle because we saw a great beam of light shining up into the sky, but legends warn us to avoid these shores. But curiosity got the best of us. We did not know this place was home to anyone, though I have never seen your like before. I hope your people and mine can be friends.
I await your return with pleasure.
Okay, well, that explains why the Tuskar are here then. Cool, cool. Oh, we can fly home. Whee! That is the only way to travel, in my opinion. Back. Okay. We're getting our first snow of the year. Yes, Dyer, I am so excited. I wonder if Alpha will make me hot cocoa now that he is home. We had some yesterday. I should make some. But then again, by the time we get off stream, it will be too late for hot cocoa, because then I'm going to go to bed immediately after drinking it, and then it's going to be a mess. Anyway. Hopefully not much. I have groceries coming in the morning. Yeah, hopefully not too much that it disrupts your grocery delivery.
Is to help others.
Good. These are just what I needed. I will work on something to counter the toxin and get back to you with the creche, or get you back into the creche.
Help others when you can.
The Sithid were always formidable, but it seems during our stasis they've grown even larger and more threatening. Ooh, I got a belt.
Let's get back to training.
Something that actually shows up on my character. Ooh, I got a healing spell. The toxicity of the creche nearly claimed us all. While the antidote is being prepared, I need you to sneak out the wounded and heal them. Yes, even the blue Draconoid. The healing wing do not stand idly by while others suffer. Heal injured Drakthir and Draconoid. You'll learn the following: Emerald Blossom and Crimson Drakthir Battle Gear Grips.
Be careful.
Healing the Draconid after they tried to subdue us?
There is strength in mercy, Syndra.
Yes, Syndra. You jerk. All right. So this I would normally put on 1, but let's put it on 2 for now. Oh. Well, that doesn't quite do what I thought it did. I thought it was going to be like an AoE heal that I put down somewhere.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Boop, boop, boop. Alpha said it isn't supposed to stop snowing until Thursday afternoon. Oh man, I'm so jealous. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this at all. Am I the only person that likes snow in the world? Because I feel like I am. Oh, I gotta work on my snowblower actually. I haven't cleaned out the gas in my snowblower in like 2 years.
I am out of range.
How did you not get healed? Everyone wants to know where the Earth Warder is. This is awkward. Oof. Yeah, right? I know. Carb is not gonna be happy? Oh. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I'm a bad gas-powered snowblower owner. Why is it not healing one of these guys? So weird. I love that they finally gave, they got brave enough to give us a healing damage ability. It either damages what you're targeting or heals, depending on whether they're friendly or enemy, rather than making you make a macro for it. I like it. But yeah, I know. I need to take better care of that thing. It's like brand new too.
How can I help?
I should be better with it. Violence is not the only avenue to victory.
I hope for a quick return.
Says you. The antidote is ready. Use it to search the support creche for survivors. Work quickly. The effect will not last long, so you may have to reapply it. If any of my people yet draw breath, save them. And if they do not, I ask that you recover their horn signets so that their names may be honored. While inside, perhaps you can find the evidence of how this infestation came to be. Recover the items and survivors within the sport creche.
I have these, Evoker.
Ooh, and we get...
Save all of my people that you can. and honor the memories of the fallen.
Now we got a little belt too. Look at that belt. We have a gas one too, but we didn't pick it. It was hand me down from my father-in-law. Oh, nice. We so our neighbor actually used to help with snowblowing, but we felt bad, so we ended up buying one. And I love it. I really enjoy using it. It's just we haven't really got a whole lot of snow since we bought it. All right, you guys need to chill. All right, chill out. Okay. Thankfully, this crush thing isn't that big. Oh no, they died. We weren't fast enough. But we did save a baby Tuskar, so worth it. Sorry, dragons. Gotta go with the baby Tuskar. All right. These things are annoying. There are way too many of them. Let's collect this. So I think we're also going to have a lot more friends that are playing WoW too. I love to say it, but I know some people might not be too happy about it. But I saw Judge Gray was installing WoW. Beppis is getting into it. Hawk is. I think maybe Mathman was looking at it. I don't remember. I'm very excited. Oh, Hello Lori. A lot of other horror streamer community people that were looking into it. I'm so excited because obviously you guys know how much I like this, and it's nice to see, you know, because like playing WoW is kind of like I gotta find some people hang out still, like you guys, but a lot of other people that would normally come here for horror don't really enjoy WoW, which is completely understandable. But it's nice to know that there's still a good portion of horror streamers that still enjoy WoW, and I'm pretty excited that I found a few WoW streamers that also enjoy horror stuff. So there might be some crossover there. Either way, I'm looking into doing some collabs in horror with WoW streamers / WoW with other horror streamers. Pretty exciting.
You look well.
Now she's coming on to me.
Look out for each other.
Thank you for rescuing those who could be saved. I don't think I saved anyone at all. Rethnesh, Katransa, Tezeneth. I vow that these names of the fallen will be remembered.
Help others when you can.
Pretty sure I didn't save anyone at all, but whatever you say, Viridia. Evoker, you have my gratitude for aiding my Wyrn in our most desperate hour. After we regain our strength, the healing wings will rendezvous with the rest of our forces. Syndra tells me that Emberthal lost everyone from her Wyrn. I fear we have no magic that can heal such a wound. She may seem stoic, but Emberthal feels this loss deeply, Draxigon. Tell her I am on my way.
Be careful.
I'm gonna go tell her that this other person's gonna come tell her something.
We can rendezvous with the others. And the Draconid, well, they are not known for their swiftness.
The Draconid? Neltharion said we should never show mercy to an enemy.
They are soldiers, just like us. Do not judge them too harshly for following orders.
Interesting. Here we go. Oh, we got a free fly. Oh, I don't get to control it though. It's just a flight path. Abyssian and Rathion. Oh shit. What are Abyssian and Rathion doing here? I wonder, have Abyssian and Rathian met in lore? I don't know. I can't remember.
The Ebon Scales are under siege by wild drakes, Terrasek, and elementals. I overheard the name Primalists.
Then our people are in even more danger than we thought.
I'm glad we aren't responsible for clearing away snow. Of course, I don't know how these new owners will be about it. Oh, right. Yeah, you got new owners now, huh? Hopefully they're good. I mean, you'd have to be around your area. I'm relieved that Viridia lives. If what Dervishian says is true, we will have need of her talents in the battle to come.
Serve with honor.
Booties! Dervishian's report is troubling. An enemy force calling themselves the Primalists have invaded Stormsunder Crater, pinning the Ebon Scales down at the siege crash. These intruders are summoning violent elementals and recruiting the vicious Taresk to their cause. Speaking of D&D, Tarasek. That's a little different. Azurathiel will need your help at the crater. By wing or talon, save our people. Once the Ebon Scales are safe, ask their commander to rendezvous with me. Be warned, Sarkareth can be prickly. Meet Azurathiel at the Stormsunder Crater. You'll learn Deep Breath! Ooh, cool.
Fair Scott.
The Ebon Scales need our aid. To Stormsunder Crater.
I has the heart of chocolate! That is exciting. You have every right to be excited for hot chocolate.
I deal in only the finest
Ooh!
goods.
We get a Vorquin. A horse dragon. Evoker, this place still has herds of Vorquin. I managed to round up a few of the more agreeable creatures that could be used as mounts for when your wings are tired. Remember how to ride? I was ordered to issue you one as the scale commanders are ordering you all over the place. Take good care of it. Obsidian, sapphire, bronze, or crimson. I'm gonna go with sapphire.
A satisfactory arrangement.
Fast and Furious. I assume that I can just use any of my mounts, but I guess we got to use this one first. I mean, right? Sapphire Vorquin. Kind of a weird looking horse. Okay, that is cute. The blue one. Oh, good. I'm glad I picked the one that that you wanted. Because that's also the one that I wanted. Also, I'm just gonna fly. Sorry, Vorquin. It is a pretty neat looking horse. Oh, we would have had to fly anyway. What is that?
Keep your talons sharp and your breath hot. Looks like we have a fight on our hands.
Oh boy.
We are the shield of the
Well,
Drakthir.
Evoker, I hope you're ready to get your talons dirty. I will learn Deep
The
Breath.
Obsidian borders stand proud.
Yes. Proto-dragons are flying in reinforcements. An elemental army being conjured on sight. Terrasek recruited into their ranks. Our enemy is efficient and dangerous. This operation must have some greater purpose. Why do these primals seem so familiar? No time for that. Focus on the Drakthir trapped on the other side of this crater.
Stay true to your word.
The Terrasek are unpredictable and wild, like the primordial Draconid, if you will. Neltharion considered them little more than fodder, targets for our training, but they are cunning hunters and deadly when encountered in packs. Should they gain elemental power from these primalists, they will become even more dangerous. We cannot let that happen, Draxagon. Thin their numbers.
The Drakthir
Kill 7
will
Terraseks.
find a place in this world.
These primalists are summoning an army of elementals. We have to assume they mean to unleash them against our forces. Well, not on our watch. Rain fire on them, Evoker. Burn those elementals from the reach and take out their conjurers before they summon more. Slay 1200 elementals. Okay.
Clear skies and strong winds to you.
My memories are still clouded from the stasis, but I'm certain we've encountered these primalists before. Dervishian grits her fangs. It is no use. Trying to remember feels like chasing fragments of a dream. Perhaps you can fare better. Look for any clues to what or who motivates these invaders. Find clues about Primalist origins and intentions.
Diplomacy.
Okay, good. I'm glad we're gonna figure something out here. Because I know like who and what they are and why, but I don't know why they're here. I don't know why now. I hit the wrong button. It's time to try out deep breath. Let's do it. Roar. Yep, that was pretty sweet. Okay, cool stuff. I'm all for it. Now we're getting our cool dragon abilities. Oh my god. Well, this is fun. We just destroyed like half of this zone without much effort, so I am all for it. I gotta say, I do like this class. This is fun. I would hope it'd be fun, but all right, what's going on over here? We got, all right, I think we have to kill this. So cool. Inspecting.
Terrasek, we offer you freedom and power. Join our fight against the aspects.
Kara Grim Totem. I haven't heard that in a while. So I don't know who Kara Grim Totem is, but Mala Grim Totem was like an evil Tauren who's responsible for the death of Cairn, who you might remember from Warcraft 3. Okay, so that's one thing. Oh, there's a bunch of these dudes. I guess we could just deep breath them all, huh? Let's see if this works. Everybody together. Oh yeah, that was fun. Apparently they also made it so you can hold Alt to heal yourself. All right, there's another one.
The elements awaken! Infuse me with their strength, and I will free the Storm Eater from her prison.
This guy talks like he's got something stuck in his throat. Oh boy. All right, watch where you're breathing. Let's go. We gotta go to the other side here. Whee! All right. It's really cool that you can just move while casting. Boom. Now I wonder how much story quest they will have before falling into the content already there. So that's something I've been wanting to do too, Dyer, is like go back and do a lot of the story stuff. But do you mean like how many story quests they'll have leading into the new expansion? Because I think there's quite a few actually.
Embrace the gift of the Storm Eater. Together, we will unleash her might upon this world.
Okay. So yeah, this is all leading into, this is kind of like an intro to the new expansion. And then I think there's a few story quests for not Drakthir that lead into the new expansion. So So
The Ebon Scales are up ahead.
if we have time, I'll do that tonight.
We are bound by duty. Stay true.
Do not mourn the loss of a few Terrasek. Where there is one, scores more lurk in the shadow.
The obsidian border.
Conjured elementals may not be the most satisfying foe, but it does feel good to stretch our wings again.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Primalist speaks of unleashing a terrible storm. Could an even greater threat be locked away somewhere on the reach?
Remain steadfast.
Okay. We got past the Primalist incursion. Now we must reach the Kresh. The Kresh. I'll say it right eventually. Scale Commander Sarketh is as tough as they come, and his Wyrn holds the line, but a dragon has the Ebon Scales pinned down. Time for us to join the fight. Take point, give the signal when we are in range of the dragon, then we'll hit it with everything we have. Watch out for the ambushes. I have a bad feeling about this. Reach Scale Commander Sarkareth.
We need to grab that dragon's attention so the Ebon Scales can strike.
So at some point here, we're gonna have to
give the signal, Evoker.
At some point here, we're gonna have to run into Wrathion and Ebonhorn, who are the only two black dragons that exist in Azeroth that I know of. I think there are more, but not like in mainstream lore. Oh my god.
I do not have a target.
Man, that was easier than I thought it would be. I wonder if this is gonna be a raid boss. Ekrazethal? Let's find out. Can we find out? We can't find out right now. We'll find out later. But yeah, I do want to go back and replay the expansions for lore stuff that either was forgotten or missed. Attack on Ezreal.
The order is given. Attack!
Don't cross the streams!
Ebon Scales, strike as one.
Like how he's called, they're called Ebon Scales, but he's Bronze Dragon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well, okay, maybe he's not a raid boss.
Sought to disrupt a ritual. They are unworthy of the dragon blood in their veins. They mean nothing. Leave them. The elements have granted me the power I need. At long last, the mistress of the storm shall be free.
We wake up to find a hostile dragon in our Kresh, then fight off an elemental army at our doorstep. I want answers, Azurathel.
Azurathel?
That will have to wait. The Primalists spoke of unleashing a great storm upon the world. We must stop them.
This guy's so intense. I would hope so, or that would be really weak, right?
Yes.
You fight well, Evoker, but we had this under control. We had this under control. Are you kidding me? We combined our beams into a Death Star beam, and that's the only reason it died. Okay. The Ebon Scales look after our own.
We are done.
Hey, a max level. We must be almost done? Question mark? Now that the fight is done, you ask me to report to Emberthal. Does Azurathel expect me to follow her command? That's a woman? I think not. The Ebon Scales answer only to the Earth Warder, and thus far I have received no orders from Neltharion, and you probably won't, because he's dead. Saraketh glowers. Still, I am not blind to the threat these Primalists represent. I am certain I have fought their kind before, and yet we will rally to the grounds once my people have recovered. You are dismissed, Evoker. Report to Emberthal.
Move until the Earth Warder is found. My Wyrn takes orders only from me. Understood?
As you will, but stay alert. There are dragons circling above. Possibly hostile.
Ebon Scales, gather the signets of the dead. Then prepare to move out.
What is your report?
There is no way that's a woman.
We are bound by duty. What is your report?
That is the dude that does movie trailers.
We are the shield of the Drakthir.
In a world where we are the shield of the Drakthir. See, there's no way. I think that was a mistype. I mean, it could be. I don't know. I'm not here to be judgy. I'm just saying that certainly sounds like the guy who does movie announcements. So it seems more likely that it's just a typo. Wow, we really got it. We are flying out of there. Man, why couldn't I fly like that before? All right, here we go. Let's go up here. I feel like we've got to be coming close to the end of our starting zone experience. We're back at our place.
What do you have to report?
Hey, Emberthal. The Primalists empowered their leader in some kind of ritual? Tell me everything.
Serve with honor.
Okay.
These cultists speak of unleashing a storm.
The threat is greater than you know, young ones.
There's Abyssian.
We fear these Primalists seek to release something ancient. Something terrible.
Why should we trust you? Were you sent by the Earth Warder? Where is Neltharion?
Neltharion? It seems there is much you do not know. I am Abyssian, and this is Rathian. We will answer all your questions in time. But we must join forces and strike now, or the enemy will prevail.
This is our home. The Drakthir will defend it. We will fight beside you, but you do not give the orders here, dragons.
So be it.
Fine. But do try not to get in our way. After all, I know a thing or two about vanquishing ancient adversaries.
This guy's cocky for a guy who's like almost every single plan he's ever had has failed. Anyway, also I like how they gave Abyssian one of these like really nice new dragon models, and Rathian is this. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not this. It's like you versus the guy she told you not to worry about, you know, kind of situation going on here.
For Azeroth.
I apologize for my kin's lack of decorum. Rathian is young and often impatient. We were drawn to this reach by a force we both felt deep inside, a warning meant to call our flight here, perhaps. When we first observed you, we were cautious, you see. Before our arrival, we did not know your kind existed. It seems there is much we do not remember, or you do not remember. In time, I hope your past becomes clear, but right now we must address the danger in our midst. The lands of the Dragon Isles are awakening, just like the Drakthir, and it seems these Primalists have come to release an ancient evil. We must stop them. But where are the Dragon Balls? I don't know. I don't have any, Spidey. You made that abundantly clear at the beginning.
Is there something you wish to discuss?
Anyway, your leader does not understand the gravity of the situation. My companion and I were summoned here by ancient warning from someone who was known to have world-ending aspirations. Oh, jeez. You clipped that. Thanks, Dyer. We did not expect to find a race as unknown in living memory, with talents granted from all 5 flights. This is concerning.
Azeroth faces many threats.
All right. Pants! To cover up the Dragon Balls. Oh, man. If what these dragons say is true, then a great battle is upon us. We need you focused and strong, Evoker. Time to choose your battle specialization. Will you preserve your allies or devastate your enemies? To hone your combat skills to their sharpest, choose devastation. To maximize your healing potential, take the path of preservation. Either specialization will serve you well, and remember, you can change or adapt it later. Change the specialization.
Stay true.
I guess I'm gonna go devastation because that
There is
makes
much
this
to be done.
much easier. I feel
We
like.
will find our fate.
Look there, across the reach, Primalist forces are converging on Froststone Vault. The storm they seek to unleash must be locked inside. Emberthal winces, wrestling with her broken memories. We fought this enemy before and won. Neltharion commanded that the vault be secured, but I cannot remember why. This is no time for contemplation. Rally with Sarketh and Ebon Scales at the vault. Ensure the enemy does not breach it.
Drakthir, do not let the Primalists breach Froststone Vault.
Ooh. All right, I've got all sorts of abilities now. Quell. All right, we'll put that over there. Pyre, lob a ball of flame. Can get behind that. Okay, that's a bloodlust ability. Okay, can also get behind that. Landslide, conjure path of shifting stones or the target location. That's pretty cool. I can also get behind that one. We missing anything else? I think we are not. Devastation, mastery giant killer. Increase the damage of your spells by up to 22.5% based on the current health of your target. Ooh, wow. Okay. So we want to go over there. Let's use fly. If you did, you'd be Dragon Ball Z. Oh man. You know, they had a great fighting game that came out for Dragon Ball Z a while back. And my computer keeps telling me I should play it.
Go on.
Stay there, Evoker. The Ebon Scales will put an end to this incursion.
Farewell.
So, the Primalists want what's inside this vault? Let them come. We will show them what the Drakthir were born to do. Defend the vault for a next.
Enough. This vault holds our legacy. We will not let invaders claim it.
Do I have to heal them? I guess. This is this is a
get
scenario kind of situation here.
Let the storm be unleashed. At long last, she shall be free.
Who are we freeing here? I feel like whoever they're trying to free is probably gonna get out. I'm calling it now.
Bow before her. Before all the incarnates.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Before all the
Ooh, we got like a fire grenade. That's pretty sweet.
The aspects in return.
I think it just drops this wherever my mouse is. Wow. There's a lot going on here. All right. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Okay. I kind of miss my my add-ons at this point. I wish they didn't give me such an annoying issue. Okay.
We protect the isle.
Oh, it's centering around whoever I target. That's annoying. This guy's dead. I hope that was a friendly. It would be great if Toasty just popped in right when you said that.
I require a target.
Oh my god. Oh, you did it. God, I love that. Oh, hey. Kara Grim Totem's back there.
Speak.
What were you doing, Sarkareth? You were supposed to just hold this. That's all you had to do. We're overrun. No, you're overrun. We were doing fine. Epic music.
Mistress of the storm, the primal powers have risen to set
What are you doing, Rathion? Wow, way to go, buddy. This freaking guy. Unreal. Razagath. I don't think so, Dyer.
For this world. Have you found my kin? We know where they are imprisoned, Storm Eater. Soon, their bonds will be broken. And what is this? The brood of Neltharion.
Uh-oh.
I felt his demise reverberate through the earth and reveled in it. Perhaps you wish to share his fate.
I had wished to become what he was meant to be. What he should have been.
You do not fathom what dragonkind was meant to be, but you will. Go. Tell them we will scour this world of the Titan's stain. Let the storm be the harbinger of our return.
Evoker, get moving.
Well, that could have gone better, I think. I think this might be bad. We should probably leave.
Let us begin.
Storms are about to overwhelm us. We must evacuate. Save everyone you can and find those black dragons. Retreat.
Fall back. Help the wounded.
I don't see any wounded.
Your master is dead, and you have been abandoned.
It's about time somebody told them what happened. Oh! Oh, I wasn't supposed to attack that! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, God! Leave me alone! I didn't mean... I'm sorry, there's some kind of misunderstanding here.
Dead.
Oh.
Then we stand alone.
Oh!
Do not trust the words of an enemy.
Okay.
Rathian and Abyssian owe us answers. Evoker, get that dragon back on his
Call
feet.
FEMA. Rathian, you're not even half health. Oh, wow. That is a really strong healer. He has no health.
Do you trust me?
Run! My thanks, Draxgon. Your aid is unexpected, but appreciated. Can we go now? Thank you for healing me, Draxgon. I hope we are earning one another's trust. The Storm Eater. The Storm Eater. I have never faced a dragon of such raw elemental power. If there are others like her. Wait, where is Abyssian? Did he survive? You must find him.
You have my thanks, Draxthir. Now please.
Yeah, he's like right there though, dude. Right here. Oh, he dead. Oh, Abyssian. Wait.
The Neltharion you knew fell long, long ago. It is a complicated tale.
He's like very okay telling this story while he's being dragged off to his doom. Okay, guys. Do you mind? Oh, wow. Oh, they just threw him in here. The disrespect. Okay.
No, stop!
Oh,
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Heal Abyssian. He's barely hurt.
That should be enough.
Should be enough. You're fully healed.
I would be the one saving you. Drakthyr. A formidable indeed.
Maybe a ride? No? Don't worry, I'm fine. It's cool. All right. Thanks, bro. Real pal. Thanks. Appreciate it. You save a guy's life, you even heal him all the way to full health, and he just runs off. Ooh, who's that?
Aspects watch over you.
Who that?
What do you have to report?
I'm relieved you made it out, Draxagon, but I cannot help but feel lost.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Oh, I got an epic upgrade. 252 eye level. We got your back. We just won't be taking you with us. The storm unleashed by Razagath is too powerful. We must evacuate the only home we've ever known. There is no longer an Earth warder to command us. For the first time, we are free to make our own choices, to find our own fate. Wherever you go in this new age, I hope you find worthy allies. Tell them our story. As for me, I will stay here and look for survivors. Along the way, I may find answers about our past. May fortune favor us all, Draxagon. Organize the evacuation of the Forbidden Reach.
Get our people out of here, Evoker. I will stay behind and search for survivors and answers.
Nostromo! Behold! The bronze aspect has come! Children of Neltharion,
What's up, bro?
hearken to me! Your time does not end today.
Oh, I got a Vorkwin.
To another aspect.
Okay, I cannot summon him. You're bronze. He's like your dad.
Alwens, prepare to evacuate.
He's your real
The
dad.
aspect will provide cover.
Wait, let's hold an election.
I would speak with you.
Can I talk from down here, or do I have to go all the way up there? I think I have to go all the way up there. Can I fly? Can I ride? Oh, man. Ridiculous. You have wings, you know. I'm trying, but it won't let me. I think the scenario blocks you from flying. Hey, look at this guy. Well, there went that idea, right?
I am pleased that not all of the aspects have met a bitter end. Not yet.
I don't know what her problem is.
Tell your queen I am coming for her. The storm's reckoning comes for you all!
The release of Razagath heralds great danger for this world, just as your awakening heralds great change. The kingdoms of Azeroth must be warned. Go to them. Along the way, you may discover a new destiny of your own. Rathian, Abyssian, you are known to the peoples of this world. Guide the Drakthir on their journey. Yes, Timeless One.
Healing is my expertise.
I know what the aspect asks of us, but healing wings cannot join you. We still have wounded, and these wingless Draconoid have grown attached to us. No, my Wyrn is not flying anywhere. I plan for us to cross the channel to the Dragon Isles. Plenty of others in need of our aid there, I suspect. Thank you for helping my people, Evoker. No, make that Draxagon. Thank you, Draxagon.
Look out for each other.
Viridia, you could come with us. With... me.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear friend. My Wyrn will remain in the Dragon Isles. Their fate is kind.
She's still talking and she just runs off.
Fair skies and strong winds.
Rude. Rude. Some friend you are, huh? Sheesh. Alright. Who's the other one we have to talk to? Ah, our good friend Sarkareth. The jerk face.
Want of me?
It was our destiny to be the finest soldiers of the dragon kind. We pledged our lives to fight at Neltharion's side. Our lives, Evoker! And what was our vow worth to the aspects? Nothing. They locked us away like broken playthings. Well, we are not broken.
Off with you.
Sarkareth, My Waren will follow Rathian to the city called Stormwind. Come with us.
I am done taking orders. Our vow to serve the dragons is sundered, just as Neltharion broke his promises to us. Let the ebon scales be forgotten. We are now the Sundered Flame. We will claim the destiny that is ours by right.
His anger pushes him down a dark path. I dread the day we meet again. Not as friends, but as rivals on the field of battle.
Uh-oh.
Respect must be earned.
Rathian speaks of a group called the Alliance, noble folk who cared for one another and defend this world. He has offered to introduce us to their leaders in a place called Stormwind. Come, Draxgon.
Fair skies.
Let's go!
Dark Talons, fall in! We have to leave the Reach. Lead the way, Abyssian. The warders will follow Rathian.
Children of Neltharion, you have awakened to face a shattered past and an uncertain future. Yet the threads of fate weave a new path to distant shores.
Oh, cool. We're glowy now. We've gone Super Saiyan. We found the Dragon Balls.
Speed your wings along the way. Tell the world of what you have witnessed, and warn them of the storm to come.
All 10 of our mighty race have escaped. So I'm assuming Rathian goes to the Alliance and Abyssian goes to the Horde. That's my guess.
Behold, Stormwind, capital of the human kingdom and crown jewel of the Alliance. Ruled by a dear, dear friend who is sadly absent.
Impressive walls. This city could withstand attack by a formidable adversary. Perhaps even a dragon.
You have no idea. Now then, to make a proper entrance,
Pardon me while I assume a more recognizable form.
Ah, yes. The Earth Warder, too, had a visage. So these humans know you?
Indeed. I have no doubt they will welcome me with open arms.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. There's a lot of other Dractyr here now. So funny enough, the starting gear that we get from the starting zone is now making this my third best geared character, I think.
Speak your mind.
Ordinarily, such a flight would take considerably longer, but when the bronze aspect himself speeds you on your way, it allows one to make the journey in record time. Oh, the soldiers with the pointy weapons? Not to worry, merely a formality. I shall see about arranging an audience with Lord Commander while you and Azurathale get your bearings. Thankfully, I wield considerable influence in the city.
The Black Dragonfly.
This guy is so full of himself. Oh my god. Perhaps Rathian's influence isn't as considerable as he thinks. If this is the welcome he receives.
The Drakthyr.
Somebody knows what he's talking about.
Place in this world.
Perhaps we should get an idea of the city if it's to be our new home, a scouting mission, if you will. Go and see what this place has to offer. I will follow Rathian and attempt to help in any way I can. Try not to upset the locals any more than you must, though. I doubt many of them are used to seeing dragons walk among them. Meet up with us once you've gotten the lay of the land.
Stay true to your way.
Soldiers of Stormwind, allow me to...
Rathian, you were warned against making unannounced visits, especially when you bring company.
1,000 pardons, my dear spy master, but I come bearing the tidings of the dragon aspects for Lord Commander Turellian. As for the Drakthyr, you have my word that they will cause no harm. They have come seeking refuge, not conflict.
Their conduct will be on your head, Rathion. The Drakthir have my leave to roam the city. But know this, SI-7 will be watching. Let them pass.
Mortals.
They don't like when you start when you say I eat them. How come those other dragons just walk by? I know, right? Like that one's fine. Nobody cared about that one. Ah, the auction house. The first place we have to visit. Oh god, they're the dragons are arguing over prices. That's pretty good. Okay, this guy looks pretty cool. Who is what? He has like the coolest shoulder plate I've ever seen. Quick poop on the Spy Master's car. Oh dear God, I remember the auction hall. Yep.
There is much to be done.
Moving on. We gotta go to the bank. Oh, we have an embassy here. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Everyone loves a good horde. Everyone loves a good horde. This is Alliance territory. No horde allowed.
Hey there.
That's pretty great. Okay. Well played. Well played. Can I have one of your scales for crafting purposes, of course? Oh boy. Stormwind City Guard. I don't trust dragons, not since that Lady Prestor business. Lady Prestor is a Nixia, by the way. What do dragons eat anyway? Oh geez, they heard you, Spidey. Dragons don't belong here. Rude. Wait, where is the oh, okay. This place feels so different from the Reach. I wonder if we're in a different version. Dragons don't belong here. Even the plants are strange here. Does the dragon think that the night elf is a plant? I'm confused. Okay, so where is the... I don't trust dragons. Could what... Oh my god. Everyone wants my scales.
What news?
There is much to
Blue
discover.
and Berkeley.
We are united
Blue?
in purpose.
Blue is a Drakthir in Visage form. So I don't know who that is though. That's interesting. Okay, so we have to visit the embassy in the portal room, but I don't know what the embassy is. Maybe that's back here. No, this does bring back memories, right? Just break stuff, then claim diplomatic immunity. Oh, jeez. Dragons riding raptors. Excuse me, sir. Could you point me to the embassy? I think she just smacked her butt. That guy just gave me a thumbs up. These portals reek of blue dragonflight magic. Other races need to study magic. Is it not simply part of their nature? How many of these do you think I could sneak into the quarters before Azrathiel noticed? 10? Did you hit your head on the flight here? He'd have your scales for even trying that. You're right. There's no way he would miss that many running around. Leave our city, spawn of Deathwing. I'll have to limit myself to 3. Oh my god. All right, we visited the portal room. How do you walk through these doorways with wings like that? That's a good question. Should your mount have embassy flags on its head? It should. If only we had GPS. Ooh, I love your scales. So many people say they love my scales. I'm a little concerned. Oh wow, oh my god, oh that's where the embassy is. It's way over there. Okay, so time to soar. We're not walking all the way over there. Right through the front door. Woo! Threading the needle. It seems we're not the only recent arrivals here. We are not.
I will do my duty.
Okay, so I'm here though. Oh, now we gotta tree. Oh, where's Annabella? We got the tree. I love this mount. So this Wandering Ancient mount was a free mount that you get for logging in during Shadowlands, basically. Although I think anyone gets it at any point, but... I am Groot. Oh, there's the Deep Run tram. Good times, good times. I remember playing Horde, basically raiding the city by going on the Deep Run tram as Horde and then just pouring into the Dwarven district of Stormwind. That was fun. Although I think back then, Ironforge was the capital of the Alliance. It wasn't Stormwind. Somewhere along the line, it became Stormwind. That's an obnoxious amount of lions on a throne. Just saying. What's up?
We are bound by duty.
Well, look what the wind blew in.
It's Toddy Whiskers.
Remain steadfast.
Feralion?
It seems our fates are intertwined.
So this is exactly where we started on the beta last week, if you remember, when we got the dragon riding and we were flying around checking for Easter eggs. The Alliance has granted us asylum here in Stormwind. It sounds like quite an interesting place.
The Obsidian Warders stand proud.
Ironforge, I think in Classic, at least in Vanilla WoW, was the capital. I'm pretty sure. I don't know when it switched to Stormwind. If Skywarden was around, he would know. Oh, also, Zelda Doesn't Deserve Link followed the channel. Thank you so much for the follow. I missed that somehow in the in all the chaos. All right. Ah, Draxagon, I trust your tour of the city went well. No one threw any fruit at you, did they? I'm told that happens sometimes. Oh, that happened during the Death Knight intro. That was pretty hilarious. At any rate, I just finished meeting with Lord Commander Turalyon and all his allies, and they have accepted the Aspect's invitation to the Dragon Isles. Preparations are underway for a journey to your homeland. Ah, but where are my manners? We should have a chat with the others. Speak with Rathian to learn of the council's meeting. All right. There you are. They have so many little subtle jokes in here that I love it. It's great. I briefed Lord Commander Turalyon on the recent events and have extended the Aspects. Oh my gosh, why? I'm not hearing any sound from here. Hello there. Why am I not hearing any sound? That's really weird. Hang on one second, everybody.
Jesse, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of my son. I'm proud of Jesse tomorrow, my son.
I don't know what's going on. Oh, but thank you for, oh my gosh, thank you for the 25 bits, Zelda. Zelda Doesn't Deserve Link. That is a great name, by the way. Oh my gosh. Maybe the game volume is just too loud. Maybe that's why. But anyway, hope you're enjoying the pre-patch content so far. Do you play WoW? Also, if you are just hanging out, lurking, enjoying the channel so far, don't feel I don't want to make you chat if you're just hanging out. Okay. So, listen to Rathian and Turalyon. Let's do that.
Learn from the past. Look to the... I am pleased that you have accepted our invitation to the Dragon Isles, Lord Commander.
During the dark days of the Cataclysm, the Aspects made great sacrifices to save our world. The Alliance will answer the call and stand together with Dragonkind once again.
Alexstrasza shall be most appreciative. Though she will insist that you do not bring any lingering conflicts to her shores.
You have my word that this will be an expedition, not a military maneuver. To honor our truce with the Horde, I have instructed the Explorers League to work in concert with the Reliquary.
Just think of all the ancient knowledge we can discover together.
The Dragon Isles is our home, not a place for outsiders to plunder. The Drakthir will accompany the Alliance on this journey, but it will take time to build trust between us.
As a fellow soldier, I share your wariness, Azurathel.
Splendid! You two have found common ground already. Now then, let us begin preparations for our voyage. The Dragon Isles await.
I hate Rathian so much. He's so obnoxious. This is great. Okay, sorry. So you're at work. Yeah, I get that. I was dying at work today. I was like, oh my god, I want to get out of here and go home and play Drakthir. But I mean, I guess the fortunate thing is I work when the patch schedule is, so I couldn't have gotten on anyway. It's kind of a comfort, I guess. But hopefully you get out soon and try it out. It's a lot of fun. The starting zone was great. I don't know if you got to catch any of that, but ew, it was pretty good. It's good stuff. It's nice to actually to get some context finally for a lot of stuff that we knew was coming. But anyway, welcome to the channel too. All right, let's see what he's got next. I know there's a few cinematics going on here too. There is much more to the Dragon Isles beyond the Forbidden Reach. I cannot wait for you to see it. Now then, I can't wait to see it either. Can we go right now? It'd be awesome. Now that I believe that diminutive archaeologist said something about putting together an expedition.
Please.
Okay, I'm off to bed. I'll leave you in Dyer's capable hands. Have a great night, Spidey. Thank you so much, as always. Ooh, we unlock our visage. You turned every head in Stormwind with your arrival, Draxagon. No doubt some citizens were more amenable to your presence than others. In order to better commune with other races, we dragons adopt a mortal visage, like the other ones you see before you, or like the one you see before you. Not only does it put allies at ease, but it makes passing through doorways considerably less disruptive. Oh my god. Clearly, the essence of Dragonkind flows through the Drakthir. I suspect you may share the ability to assume a visage. Walk with me. Assume your mortal visage. Oh, we get a tabard too. Wonder if that actually shows in the dragon form. Interested to find out. Now Blizzard did some great cinematics. They sure did. I was gonna actually show you guys. They just released a new one today. And I was gonna play that before I got off. I was actually gonna start with that, but I didn't because reasons unknown to even myself. Choosing a visage is an important decision for a dragon. It should be no less meaningful to a Drakthir. Needless to say, I'm happy to share my expertise. I've already picked one though. Do I need you? I feel like I don't need your help.
A visage is an expression of how you want to be seen by others. Will you be friendly and approachable, or stern and intimidating?
I don't have the button to walk, so I'm going to do this weird
As for
step.
myself, I settled on dashing and perilously handsome.
Not wrong.
The magic is within you, my friend. Look inside and focus on a form that reflects how you want the world to see. Yes, that's it. The visage lies within you.
I think I should have focused harder.
We meet again, champion.
Your vision suits you well, Draxagon. It is unlike any I have seen before. Perhaps when we learn more of your origins, we will understand why the Drakthir visage differs from that of a dragon. But now we have an expedition to prepare for.
Until next
time. The veil between our world and the Shadowlands has been sundered.
Oh, good. We get to go to the Shadowlands.
Ready.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Come before the icy grasp of death claims all of Azeroth.
The name's Toddy. I'll be heading up our band of cheery adventurers under the banner of the Dragonscale Expedition. We'll get into the details later. For now, let's focus on gathering up our crew. Every expedition worth its salt has a variety of folk. We'll be needing scholars, artisans, and of course, explorers. Well, what are you standing here for? Assemble the crew. Well, I'm glad we're hanging out in bed, Spidey. Well, what are you standing here for? Assemble that crew. We recruit explorers, artisans, and scholars throughout Stormwind for the expedition to the Dragon Isles.
Spotted some promising crew members as I was flying over the city. Round them up, and let's get to it.
Let's get to it. All right, if I take off here, I think I'm good. So we need to go over here to learn how to fly, because that's going to be the least obnoxious thing we can do. Once we know how to fly, we can get around the city much easier. And I don't have to wait 3 minutes between using this. Whoop.
What can I do for you?
Ah, good to see you. I don't need to read this.
Keep
This
your
is just a
feet on the
simple
ground.
learn to fly quest. So
Hello.
cool. I need to send some gold over apparently. There we go. Oh boy, this sure is swell. Flying it, man. If we were flying this slow, I think I would just fall.
Breathing room, please! My admirers need space to appreciate the awe of being in my presence.
Wow, this guy should be friends with Rathian.
Buy
Save this bracket!
No quill, no ink. How do you expect me to sign an autograph if you don't come prepared? We need scholars for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join
Maybe
us?
someday you'll be famous, like me. Hell, duty calls. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off to make a name for myself in the splendiferous Dragon Isles.
I don't like that guy. Can I eat him? If I had to eat one person, it might as well be that guy. Shadowlands. I don't want to go to the Shadowlands. I don't want to go. I'm not gonna. At least not right now. There is only Drakthir in the trade chat. Oh, never mind. There's a death. Okay. Thalen Dark Anvil, huh?
How can I help you?
The craftsmanship is something else. You learn a lot by studying the work of others. Just the thought of what lies ahead gets me excited. We need artisans for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us?
Have a good one. New adventures. Oh, I'm game. When there's work to be done, my hammer's always ready to be put to good use. See you at the docks.
Ooh. Squeakers. Okay. We got one more. When it said learn about your leader's fate, I was excited that that was going to be kind of the conversation about, oh, by the way, here's what happened with Deathwing. He went crazy and tried to kill everybody. But no, I guess we'll have to have that conversation later. Okay, so this is literally the lead up to Dragonflight.
Cogs and sprockets.
I have miscalculated.
Don't panic. We've prepared for this.
Just pick them up. Help you with something? I'm sort of busy showing these trainees to finer points of scaling walls. We need explorers for an expedition to the Dragon Isles. Will you join us? A rat with wings?
Expedition to the Dragon Isles.
Did they make it a bat?
Sounds fun.
Yeah, I guess.
But they've got plenty of soaring peaks to climb. Wrap it up, trainees. We're moving out.
Exemplary work.
Announcing appreciation.
Your gratitude has been accepted.
No. Am I right? I severely spaced out. I'm sorry. Oh, geez. No problem, Witty. Have you been working on something, or are you just like staring at the wall? And this goes to
Now,
Darnassus.
Wildfeather, you're gonna need that energy soon enough.
That was fast. Eager to get to the Dragon Isles, eh? Me too. Are we going right now?
There is much to discover.
Ah.
It is a world of wonders.
Better not going yet.
Proudmoore's finest, at your service.
Oh my god, this thing is so slow! It's the world's slowest boat. Alright. Oh, there's another quest over here, though. The Obsidian Warders. I guess that would be a good quest to grab at 4 miles an hour. What's adorable? The gnomes? Or my little boat? Oh yeah, I love this thing. This was for going to BlizzCon. I didn't go. I got the virtual ticket, pretty much just for the boat. It sucks though. It's an Alliance only mount, but there is a Horde version. It's a Zeppelin, actually. It's pretty cool. All right. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I think I disassociated. I was just kind of here doodling on my desk with a crochet hook, not even a marker. On the upside, I go to the doctor on the 22nd to talk about ADHD. Nice. I feel that one. I have I lose hours to the same thing, Witty. I can sympathize. That sucks though. This Toddy's enthusiasm is admirable, but I hope it does not blind her to the dangers awaiting us in the Dragon Isles. No matter, we are the Obsidian Warders. It is our duty to protect the expedition. I must speak with Rathian and the Lord Commander about the mission ahead. Dervishian is exploring the city with the others. Inform her that we will rendezvous at the docks. We must prepare for our journey home. Deliver the Scale Commander's orders to Dervishian and the Obsidian Warders. Okay. I had my hook, so I thought I was going to start something. Heck if I know anymore. Yeah, I feel that. That's why, that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to do hobby stuff, like, Warhammer painting and stuff on stream. Because if I'm streaming, it'll help me stay focused on it. That and like D&D stuff, I think would be, it's good to have an audience to keep you focused. It's like a grounding mechanism. Thanks for the hugs for Witty. Actually, one was for Witty, one was for Direwitch. I'm gonna just I'm gonna do that. So there. I have to change the emote on that too, apparently. Are they all just playing catch with magic? Welcome to our makeshift training ring, friend. I trust we are not disturbing anyone up here. I've instructed the warders to be very careful to keep the blast of magic from falling down below. Me to the docks.
The Drakthea, stand ready. Fair skies and strong winds, friend.
Crap. Ooh, I do plan on writing a book. I got a pen name picked out and everything. Oh, how did that go with the thing that you were doing with the reading the things? Oh geez, Spidey, I love that. Whose emote is that? Missy Alcazar music. Huh. You guys have some very interesting emotes. That and like the shaking the head one are my favorites. That was really okay, I have to check that person out. Their emotes are great. I'm pleased the Drakthea are coming with us. Can't wait to challenge that Scale Commander to a race on old Wildfeather. My Griffin will best his leathery old wings any day.
I have been expecting you.
Whoa! It's Khadgar!
We're under attack!
Be at ease, Toddy. This is a friend, not a foe.
Apologies for my abrupt arrival, but the news I bring cannot wait for pleasantries.
So, you are a Drakthir. Fascinating! Yes, I can definitely sense draconic magic combined with the essence of mortal races within you. Say, you should come visit Karazhan. I can introduce you to Medivh. I would love to know if he has any knowledge or books about... Pardon me, I sometimes get carried away. I understand you've been through quite an ordeal, and I've no wish to burden you further, but I've just learned of a conversation with an old friend that I must tell you about. I feel a cinematic! I feel a game crash! Yeah, I was talking about the audiobook thing, yeah. If we miss out on a cinematic, I swear to God, I'm going to Blizzard. What has happened?
Remain vigilant.
Okay. Whew. All right, here we go. Ooh.
I did not expect to see you again so soon, my friend. After you'd answered the call of the Isles.
Something has happened, Khadgar. Something terrible.
Kalecgos, tell me.
It all happened so quickly. And Rathian, young as he is, bravely or perhaps foolishly tried to stop it. But he was too late. The Tempest had already been unleashed.
She let me live with a message. They are coming to cleanse the world of the Titan's stain.
Stony Tony don't like that.
Anastasia, who is she? What is she?
She is Raszageth, youngest of the Primal Incarnates.
Incarnates?
4 dangerous adherents of the elemental forces. At the dawn of the Aspects, our flights embraced the Titan's gifts. They did not.
The war that followed was unimaginable. And it took all of our strength combined to banish them.
If they were so dangerous, why were they not destroyed?
I hadn't the heart to do it. We were once as clutchmates.
Time, it seems, has not quelled their fury. And look at us. Should she free her kin now, we haven't the strength to stop them. And if Iridicrum's hunger is unleashed...
Then we have no choice. If we are to be protectors once more, the aspects of our dragonflights must be made anew.
I knew that was gonna happen.
The Queen is determined, Khadgar. But we've only just begun to find who we are again. And I fear that without help, we may never get the chance to see our future secured.
Then it seems the mortal races too must answer the call and face the storms ahead.
Okay. So Witty, so this is like Dragonborn people who can become dragons. I'm a little confused. Witty, they are dragons that turn into people so that they can more conveniently like hang out around people. So all dragons have like a human form. So like even my character here can do this. If I can hit the button, I can turn into like an elf guy. But yeah, all dragons turn into humans to just like better integrate with the human peoples, you know, like the mortal races. So yeah, if we want, I can deep dive into WoW lore as far as you want to go.
Do you trust me?
Though the aspects were not present to witness Razageth's release as we were, now you know how seriously they take the situation. We must. Toasty? Why didn't I hear that? Why am I not hearing anything? So they can plan their invasion. Exactly. We must aid Alexstrasza's cause, Draxion.
The Black Dragonflight.
Oh wow, just got a lot of quests. Legacy of Tyr, Secrets of the Past. To stop Razagath from freeing the other incarnates, the power of the aspects must be restored. Inconveniently, the Titans are rather preoccupied, and Keeper Tyr is Keeper Tyr is long dead. Queen Alexstrasza has suggested a plan. So Witty, for your benefit, Keeper Tyr, and in fact, anyone who doesn't know, Keeper Tyr is so real quick. Titans are like gods. They're like imagine the Greek pantheon, right? Titans are like the Greek pantheon. Then they have these like lower level servants who are Titan keepers. They're all over Azeroth, the planet. They're like kind of the demigods. And then Keeper Tyr was one of them who like Tyr is one. Just as an idea, like Loken, so Loki, Thor, Odin, those are all like in the game as Titan keepers. There's Raden, who's like Raiden from I don't know, Mortal Kombat. But there's all sorts of like R-type pantheon gods that are like Titan keepers that live on this planet. Some of them are dead, some of them aren't. But Keeper Tyr was the one who made the dragons like super powerful, and or had a hand in it. And he is dead. He got his hand bitten off, and he died. But he was like kind of the instrument that made dragons intelligent and also made them into the dragon aspects. Anyway, so that's Keeper Tyr. I don't think I have that much time for a deep dive. Yeah, that's as deep as I'll go for now. If we ever want to go into a super deep dive, we can do that. But I feel like most people probably don't want me to.
Anchors away.
Which is fair. Okay, so Queen Alexstrasza has suggested a plan. In the depths of the Badlands lies a Titan facility called Uldaman. Apparently, allies of Tyr may have hidden a disc of his memories there. Word is that the place has been overrun by Trogs. Gather your allies and head into Uldaman and seize the disc in the name of the Dragon Queen. Enter Uldaman, Legacy of Tyr, and the Badlands, recover the disc. Ooh, wow, that's a really cool looking staff, actually. And a pretty cool looking mace. Not bad. Staff is cooler. Mace is still cool. All right.
Azeroth faces many.
Will do. Razagath has wasted no time in building up her primalist forces. Kira and Tor have detected a massive storm. So Khadgar, by the way, is the leader of like the mage people. There's like a whole city of mages, and he's like the head. Razagath has wasted no time building up a primalist force. Kira and Tor have detected massive storms being unleashed at key points across Kalimdor and the Eastern Kingdoms. The primalists are unleashing the elements to add to their strength. This is the pre-patch quest. So this is just like what's going on leading up to the expansion's release. There's like little events all over the world. So this is the quest that deals with that. And I apparently get a cool little stormy thing. and primeval essences, which I don't know what those do. Okay, so unleashing elements to add to their strength. It seems they plan to cause chaos not only in Dragon Isles, but in the lands of the Alliance and Horde as well. Seek out the enemy and study their methods. We have to stop them before it's too late. Gather 10 motes of primal energy from enemies in active primal storm locations. Okay.
Be mindful of your
Excuse me.
What adventure brings you here?
So the handsome fellas are sending ye on a wee adventure. That's fine. The expedition won't be able to sail until someone gets those elemental storms in control. Anyway, check in with Storm Hunter William. He's leading the expedition. Can help you with whatever gear you need. I'll coordinate the rest of the preparations here while you have fun out there. You owe me one though. Speak with Storm Hunter William and Stormwind Harper.
Adventure, you're as eager as I am to set sail, aren't you? We've got a bit more preparation to do here, then we'll be on our way.
Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess.
What can I do for you?
If you're heading in the storms, you need to... Okay, this guy's just got gear. No real fun lore-y stuff. Cool. All right. So that's where we are at. Ooh, we got a cool sword. A scroll. A rod. Ooh, everybody loves a good rod. Anyway. All right. So we have finished. We've concluded the starting zone. Didn't really get to do any of the Primal Storm event thingies, but we will do some of those some other time, maybe. I don't know. Oh, there's a little chat we can have with these dudes over here. But for now, it is time for me to head to bed. So I will say thank you all so much for hanging out. Let's see. We've got two of our friends, actually guild leaders, who are on doing the quests right now. Maybe we'll raid out to them. No, they're doing pretty. Let's see. Where do we want to go? Who do we have on? We've got. I feel like we should raid out to someone else who's playing WoW, right? That makes sense. Well, I only have 2 people on my follow list that are playing WoW at the moment. So I guess we'll go say hi to the new guild leader that I have joined the guild of, which is, and they're actually really good. They're a fun couple. So they're a couple that they dress in dwarf cosplay and play WoW, and one of them is also the Twitch or the Twitter manager. Or one of the people who manages the Twitter for World of Warcraft. So, thank you guys for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Henna markers are a bad thing for me. Oh no. All right. Well, Winnie, I hope you have fun doodling with henna markers. I didn't know they had markers. I thought it was like a paint thing. We're gonna raid out. So if you guys don't mind hanging out for the raid, just go say hi. Their stream is like super full at the moment, so I don't know if anyone's even going to notice, but we'll see. Their name, well, their stream name is Jen Eric Live. Their names are Jen and Eric. If you didn't catch that. So say hi when you get over there. Thank you again so much for hanging out tonight. It's been a blast. I can't wait to play some more. Tomorrow night, we're going to be doing Deep Rock Galactic with Powder Hero. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night, and we'll be back with some more soon. All right. So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. They're called Body Mark by Bick. Oh, okay. I'm going to start the raid here. Invalid username. I copied and pasted. Good. Okay, I can't type. All right. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great night. And that's all I got. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Goodbye, everybody.